Good evening and welcome back. Today's second topic, multiple choice question on unit number 14, engine emissions and their control. Question number 1, strictest emission norms are initiated in the world. First in option A, London, option B, New Delhi, option C, Tokyo, option D, California. So correct answer is option D, that is California. So where the strictest emission norms are initiated in the world. Question number 2, one of the major exhaust emission from CI engine compared to SI engine is option A, oxides of nitrogen, option B, unburnt hydrocarbon, option C, particulates, option D, CO and CO2. So correct answer is option C, that is particulate matter. So it is observed that PM means particulate matters is the main component from the exhaust gas, which is very toxic and which is very dangerous, and it is the mixture of liquid and dry particles. So option C is correct, particulates. Question number 3. Decrease in air-fuel ratio in SI engine results in option A, increases of NOx, option B, decrease of CO and unburned HC, option C, increase of CO and unburned HC, option D, none of the above. So correct answer is option C, that is increases of CO and unburned hydrocarbon. Question number 4. NOx emission is maximum in SI engine when the air-fuel ratio is option A, nearly stoichiometric, option B, lean, option C, rich, option D, none of the above. So correct answer is option A, that is nearly stoichiometric. So it is observed that when the mixture is at nearly stoichiometric, or the equivalence ratio is about 1.2, so maximum temperature occur, and if it exceeds more than 1100 degrees Celsius or 1100 degrees Celsius, the NOx emissions start to form. So if temperature increases beyond that, NOx emission starts. So it is nearly about stoichiometric. So option A is correct. Question number 5. NOx emission in SI engine will be lowest during option A, cruising speed, option B, idling, option C, accelerating, option D, decreasing. Sorry, D, deacceleration. So correct answer is option B, that is idling. So during idling, the engine is steady. Only the power required to start the engine is required, and in such a condition the power generation is very less. So temperature is also less, which is so much less than 1100 degrees Celsius. So there will be no question about NOx emission. So it is observed that during idling, NOx emission in SI engine will be lowest. Question number 6. Photochemical smog is mainly due to option A, NOx and HC, option B, soot and particulate matter, option C, CO and CO2, option D, excess O2. So correct answer is option A, that is NOx and HC. Photochemical smog is mainly due to NOx and HC. Question number 7. Alcohol is the major source of emission of option A, HC, option B, aldehydes, option C, oxides of nitrogen, option D, soot. So correct answer is option B, that is aldehydes. Sorry. Question number 8. Fumigation technique is used to control option A, HC, option B, NOx, option C, CO, option D, smoke. So correct answer is option D, that is smoke. Question number 9. Blue smoke in diesel engine indicates option A, NOx, option B, HC, option C, CO, option D, unburnt oil. So correct answer is option D, that is unburnt oil. If oil remains unburnt, so we can see blue smoke in diesel engine. Question number 10. White smoke in CI engine is noticed during option A, starting and idling, option B, light loads, option C, heavy loads, option D, acceleration. So correct answer is option A, that is starting and idling. So during starting and idling, as you all know that when engine is not working, and if we started that engine, it is observed that engine will give white smoke because of some of the burned exhaust gases are still there in engine cylinder, and at the start they'll try to escape. So that is why the white smoke in CI engine is noticed during idling and starting. Question number, so option A is correct. Question number 11, the thermal converters cannot reduce emission of option A CO, option B HC, option C NOx, option D soot. So correct answer is option C, that is NOx emission cannot reduce. Thermal converter cannot reduce. So option C is correct. Question number 12, three-way catalytic converter reduce emission of what? Option A CO, CO2 and soot. Option B CO, NOx and HC. Option C CO, NOx and HC. Option D CO, HC and soot. So correct answer is option B, that is CO, NOx and HC. Three-way catalytic converter reduces emission of option B CO, NOx and HC. Question number 13, platinum and rhodium promote the oxidation of what? Option A CO and HC. Option B CO and NOx. Option C CO. Option D HC and NOx. So correct answer is option A, that is CO and HC. Platinum and rhodium promotes the oxidation of option A CO and HC. Question number 14, rhodium promotes the reduction of what? Option A HC, option B CO, option C NOx, option D CO and HC. So correct answer is option C, that is NOx. Question number 15, efficient operation of catalytic converters require maintenance of what? Option A temperature, option B equivalence ratio, option C option A and B, option D pressure. So correct answer is option C, that is option A and B, means temperature and equivalence ratio. Question number 16, EGR is the most effective way of reducing emission of what? Option A NOx, option B CO, option C SC, option D CO and SC. So correct answer is option A, that is NOx. So EGR means exhaust gas recirculation is the most effective way of reducing emission of NOx. As you all know that NOx start formation beyond 1100 degrees Celsius temperature. So if we use exhaust gas recirculation, because of that the temperature drops and there will be reduction in NOx. Question number 17, exhaust gas recirculation has the disadvantages of what? Option A decreasing thermal efficiency, option B increasing HC emission, option C option A and B, option D increasing aldehydes. So correct answer is option C, that is option A and B. As in earlier case we have seen that because of EGR, exhaust gas recirculation, the temperature reduces, and because of that thermal efficiency decreases, and increasing in HC emission is also found. So option C is correct, option A and B. Question number 18, evaporate emission in SI engines account for emission of what? Option A 50% CO, option B 50% SC, option C 100% SC, option D 25% HC. Correct answer is option D, that is 25% HC. Evaporate emission in SI engine account for emission of option D, that is 25% HC. Question number 19, chemiluminescence technique is used to measure what? Option A NOx, option B CO, option C CO2, option D smoke intensity. So correct answer is option A, that is NOx. So this technique is used for measure NOx emission. Question number 20, lead compounds were added in gasoline. Option A reduce HC emission, option B reduce knocking, option C reduce exhaust temperature, option D increase power output. So correct answer is option B, that is reduce knocking. Lead compounds are added in gasoline to reduce knocking.